we go. Okay, so yeah, my name's Elizabeth, but you can call me Liz, and in today's video, it's just gonna be like a simple get ready, let's talk with me, I guess. So if you want to see that, keep on watching, but first, let's get it.
Do this shit until they murder me.
Look at my eyelashes. I'm gonna link them down below. If you live in Colorado near the Boulder, Mead area, check her out. I really like her work. Like, can you see them? They're like to the side. But yeah. But the problem is that I feel like with these ones, there's like only a certain type of makeup that I can do because like I want the eyelashes to be the main focus. So because of that, I've been doing the same makeup for like the past few days and I feel like it looks pretty. So I thought it would be a good thing to like, I don't know, talk with you. Let's catch up. So as you can see, this is my new apartment. So it's a 1-bedroom. It's not bad. Could be worse. But yeah, I pay for my bills. I pay for everything myself. But yeah, it was something that I wanted just because I was like, yeah, I want to work for that. I already did my foundation. I used this Innisfree glowy jelly cream because I feel like right now it's 90 degrees outside and it's fucking hot. I went to Xfinity to talk to the people because I had questions and I was dying. But yeah, around June to like August, mid-August, I stopped wearing makeup because like I'm sweating and it's gross. So this is really good for like the summer. I also have the Honeymoon Pure Artificial Cream, which is also really good to use. So I use that. And then I've been using these tiny little E.L.F. Putty primers. So this one that I used is the Poreless one. So I did that. It's a little spatula that I got from another thing. And then I did my foundation. So I've been trying to find this Mineralizing 175, the SEM concealer, because it matches perfectly, but I can't find it. So instead I've been using inside, I've been squeezing 2 foundations and I match them in here, and that's how I put on my foundation. And then I just pat with a little thingy. But I basically mix these 2 foundations, and it's the 3CE and Natural Medium and the Eaze Drop in number 8 by Fenty Beauty, and I mix them and I put them in here, and then I put it all over my face because I feel like this is a lot easier to like just do rather than this. So I mix these 2 and I put it there, and that's my foundation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a slight contour. There's a mirror over here, so that's what I'm gonna be like over there. And I'm using this B shading and Hazel gray. I feel like Hazel is always so much better for my face than like browns, because I don't know why. I wanna just do this. So I moved away from my parents' house. I still live in the same city as them, but like I wanted my own place because I'm about to be 27, you know. I want to be independent. Is it a little hard? Yes, because I live in America and America's a shithole. But I was like, it's something that I want to do. It's something that I want to try. And so far it's been good. I feel like me personally, I've been going through like, not something, but like something. Because I feel like, you know, with the state that America is in, I'm like, cool. We're not getting any better in America, and it makes me think of my options, and I'm like, I would definitely go back to Korea to teach English and live in Korea rather than America, because like America's a shithole, like I said, and I'll keep saying. But yeah, so I've been like debating what to do with my future, because I'm like, prices at least here in Colorado have increased. So like before, you used to see billboards with like, oh, houses for 300,000. Now it's houses for 600,000. No one my age group has like 100,000 just in a bank. Gotta think of other options. But yeah. So I've been like being like, okay, what do I want my future to look like? Cause like I don't know if I want to stay in America. Like I came back to America because I had a dream, and I'm technically like living that dream, but at the same time I'm like, I can't afford to buy a house. And like places like Nebraska, they're like $200 for like mansion types, but then you have all these companies coming in and buying all the houses, and you're like, there's nothing for you. And they're like, oh, well, you can rent the American Dream. And it's like, I don't want to rent it. I want to buy it. But we can't do that. So, yeah. And then I'm going to go into this, like, charcoal brown underneath my eyes. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that, but, like, I feel naked about it, I guess. So I think that's why I also haven't, like, been uploading on, like, anything, because I'm like, okay, what do I want my future to look like? I've been, like, not planning, but, like, just, like, visualizing, I guess, what I want my future to look like. Because I'm like, I don't want to particularly have kids, because I feel like, at least not here in America, because I feel like, you know, no. And then I'll go with this drawing Etude House, the one I always use for my eyebrows. But yeah, I've been, like, debating about shit, as you should do. But yeah, recently, actually, the reason why I wanted to make this video more than anything else was that I've been getting kind of, like, I don't want to say mean comments, but, like, I don't know, not happy comments, and they've been like, oh, well, did your parents ever, like, question why you like certain things, or, like, when I tell them, oh, I like A, B, C, or D, they're like, oh, well, that's weird. And it makes me feel like both kind of sad and kind of angry, because I'm like, we're both in our, like, mid to late 20s. Like, what do you mean? Like, why are you still acting like you're 15 type of thing? But at the same time, I'm like, huh. There probably are a lot of people out there that have gone through that and have, like, have their parents been like, oh, why are you liking this? It's not, like, part of your culture, part of it, blah, blah, blah. That's not what we do. And it's kind of like, what? What do you mean, what? So I feel like my parents didn't ever particularly care if, like, we liked anime or K-pop or anything like that. I mean, my mom always is like, oh, it's your fault that your sister got into K-pop. And I'm like, it is what it is. Like, I don't think you should be explaining to someone, like, I like anime, I like K-pop, I like Indian food, I like this because I like it. I don't think people really have an explanation for something they like. Maybe you have an explanation for something you don't like, but not for something you like. So it was, like, very, like, why do I have to defend myself because I like anime? I feel like anime has become such a mainstream thing, especially nowadays. I have a Honda Civic that has a bunch of anime stickers. It is such a great conversation starter, because, like, whenever I go to Dutch Bros, or, like, whenever I go Ziggy's, or, you know, even just, like, going through the bank to get some cash, it's like a really good conversation starter, because I have Gojo. He's like this with his little, like, yeah. And people ask me, like, have you seen the new, like, movie? And I'm like, no, but I've heard it's on Crunchyroll, and it's like a really good conversation starter. So it makes me kind of like, and then I started thinking, like, huh, I wonder if you do this to other people. Like, they have a cousin, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, they like that stuff, and they think it's weird. And I'm like, people like what they like, they don't like what they don't like. I don't think you have really an explanation for those stuff, or you should really give an explanation. Like, you like it because you like it. That's it. I'm using this hair to make wings. But it made me realize that, I don't know if you can see them, kind of. Like, if you have ever felt like, oh, well, they'll bully me because of ABC, or they won't like me, or, like, you have that, like, you know, when, like, you tell someone you're really excited, oh, like, I like anime, like, I like Demon Slayer, like, blah, 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 Assassination Classroom, or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, that's weird. You kind of get, like, this pit in your stomach, and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was such a weird thing. If you ever felt like this, please don't feel like that. Like, I feel like, especially with anime, it's become such a mainstream. K-pop has become such a mainstream. Like, all these things have become such a mainstream. And it made me feel like, I guess, not less of a Mexican, but, like, less of a Mexican. Because I feel like they're always comparing their Mexican experience versus mine. And obviously it's gonna be different because I look like this. Like, no one ever believes I'm Mexican. And I'm like, I'm used to it. But, like, for someone to be like, oh, this is the only Mexican experience there is and that you should have, and you should know A, B, C, and D. I feel like that's a little wrong, because like your parents could be from different parts of Mexico, my parents are from different parts of Mexico. Like, they all speak Spanish, but they all have like different meanings for the same word. Like, even my parents who are from the same part of Mexico, they have even different words for like a fruit. So obviously whatever you say, I'm not gonna be able to understand, because it's not something that my parents were like teaching me. It's like, oh well, and it makes me feel like I mean, I know that I don't look Mexican, and my parents and my sister, and we don't, but that doesn't mean that I'm any less Mexican than you, because we're both Mexican Americans. I don't know where you're coming from. Like, you have like these types of like, they lived in the big city, I didn't. I lived like in a small town. Back when I was in school, there was only white people and Mexicans, and I didn't fit in either of them. But yeah, it made me feel like very like, I don't like this. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop white liner. And have you seen that on like, there was this article that apparently servers, especially for you if you work in the food industry, they put like 4 dots along the eyes, and it like it's supposed to help you make eye contact with your server, and they give you more tips. And I've seen a couple of girls try this on TikTok, so if you're a server, try it. It doesn't hurt to try. So then that's one. Oh, the bottom ones are always so hard. 2, 3, 4. So something like this. I think it's like supposed to make like your pupil in the middle, and sometimes it's like a little box and you're like, oh, you could make eye contact with them or something. But yeah, if you work in the like food industry and you're a server, try it. It doesn't hurt to like try. Obviously do a lot better than I do. But yeah, that's why I decided to make this video, because I was like, there's probably a lot of, especially Mexican kids, because it's like, oh, it's not part of your culture. Anime is Japanese. K-pop is Korean. It's not part of your culture. Why do you like? ¿Por qué te gustan esos chinos? We're in 2022. What are we doing? Like, what? Okay, then we're gonna go in with this pinky blush from Ramen D Better Than Cheek number 3, Blueberry Cheap. Blueberry Cheap. And then we're gonna put it here. Now I'm just gonna do this, and it's gonna go up. I tan really easily, so I feel like this, if you're lighter, it might look a little pinky, but I feel on me it looks purple. It like stands out because of my tanner skin. It got tanner. I literally go outside and I get tanner. The tragedy. But yeah, I feel like if you're a Mexican teenager or person or whatever, you like anime or K-pop or whatever, it's fine. Even if it's not part of our culture, like, you can still like it. And I feel like you shouldn't feel like pressure to be like, oh my god, it's not part of my culture, I'm so weird, blah blah. Like, we're in 22. The people can get over it. Like that, and then we just blend. But yeah, I mostly was like, that made me think of other people, and I was like, honestly, if you're going through that, can I say it? Like, fuck them people. And like, it's such a mainstream thing, and like, we're in 2022, people can get over it. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. And then we're gonna go with this Juvia's Place. I want to try more of their makeup, because every time I go to Ulta, they look so cool and so vibrant. And Juvia's Place, and it's a lip liner and Lush, I think. So then we're gonna line our lips. Like that. And then we're gonna take this one, and it's, what is it? Ink Mood Glowy Tint. And it's in number 5. Oh, John Cherry. Something like that. Brown. And then I'm gonna put this, and it looks like this. It's like a purpley color, and I'm gonna put it inside. Like that. And then you call your close it. So I put this on the outer edge of my lips, and then I blend it with this color, and it gives you like that. You know what this makeup look would look cool with? Blue contacts. I think that would look cool. And then I add this E.L.F. lip lacquer bubbles, I think. And it's just this sparkly lip gloss on top. And I think it gives it like that sort of subtle, like. And then of course we finish it off with this. We add this. Voila. And that's how I've been doing my makeup for these eyelashes, because I feel like it still keeps the eyelashes as the main first thing of the makeup look, while also enhancing my other features. But yeah, I hope if you like anime, or if you like K-pop, or if you like fucking whatever, as long as it's not too out there, like if you like killing people, then yeah, no. But as long as you know you like these things, it's fine. Like, no one should care. It's 2022. Like, people can get over it. Especially if you're younger. Like, it's such a mainstream thing now that everyone knows who BTS is. Everyone knows fucking Gojo. Like, it's fine. Even if you're Mexican, like, whatever. Yeah. I just wanted to say you're not alone. Please don't feel that you should be pressured into not liking something, or you should be pressured into explaining why you like something. But yeah, yeah, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at E_GomezLiz. Question: would you ever try fake eyelashes? I'm actually gonna take them off next week because like it's hot, it's summer, and I'm sweaty in my eyelids. Yeah, no, it's a no for me. I think maybe if it was fall, I think it would be fun to have them again, but yeah, it's just too hot. I can't deal with it. I have the terrible itch to just all over my eyelid, and I can't because of these eyelashes. But yeah, would you ever try them? Have you ever tried them? Do you like them? Do you do them every other 2 weeks? Leave it down below in the comments. And yeah, bye. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even